Welcome to It's Just Complicated, the podcast where life's twists and turns are part of the journey. Join us, Dani, Michelle, Fernanda, as we explore a world of topics, reminding you that it's not just you. Life is complicated, and we're here to talk about it.
Hey guys, welcome to It's Just Complicated.
Hey guys, how's everyone feeling today?
Yeah. Pissed off at you, bitch.
Wow.
Sorry. Angry at you, sorry.
Wow, Fernanda, you're really good at this. Pull out that Philly shirt.
She was kidding. She wants to do it again.
Oh, was she really? No take backs. We are rolling. So we're not hiding feelings out here.
I'm a little angry today, guys. Sorry. You guys are going to get the hostile Dunny today.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
I get it. It's a beautiful day outside.
It's a beautiful day. Michelle has bugged us enough where I'm sitting in a dark room, arm to arm with Fernanda, the one that we're supposed to be, what is it called? Superficial friends?
Yeah, surface level.
Surface level.
What
friends.
is
Very
that?
surface.
What does that mean?
Definitely not this.
Surface level friends means friends who don't really dig deep. So like me and Donnie, we used to have like really deep conversations on like how we're feeling. And so like usually when we're mad at each other. But Donnie can't handle that
usually
right now.
when Fernanda's mad at me.
Right. No, but check this one out. When I'm mad at her, I'm like, hey, let me communicate how I'm feeling, right? Tell me why. That's when this girl decides to tell me all the reasons she's mad at me. And I'm like, not your turn. If you were so mad at me, you would have brought it up.
I wasn't that mad at you to bring it up, though.
Right. So don't bring it up now when I'm communicating how mad I am at you.
Cool. Anyways, that's why we're surface level friends.
We're not
Surface level friends are friends that don't have deep conversations.
Yeah, no connection.
I can't ask her how her
Great.
day is. She won't tell
No,
me.
it's good.
Yeah,
Period.
It's a great day.
She won't tell me more.
How's work?
Great.
Awesome. How's Emma going?
So great.
Yeah. It's okay. She has freed up some, 2 minutes of my day by not having to really have a conversation
Oh,
with her.
well then.
Okay.
Wow. Okay.
Anyways.
It's okay. The hate today is all towards Michelle, Fernanda.
Yeah, so Michelle, how are you feeling?
I'm all right. All right is not a feeling. Pull out the feeling dart.
Yes, I have this. You want me to point them out for
I
you?
wasn't serious.
Angry,
but okay.
disgusted, sad, happy, surprised, bad, or fearful?
Wait, say that again?
Angry, disgusted, sad, happy, surprised, bad, or fearful?
What?
Of those, what are you feeling the most?
Wow. I feel nothing.
I told you.
Numb. No, you have to choose one.
I
Come
feel.
on, be honest.
I don't know. I don't know what I feel.
Talk about
Let's do it like this. You feel angry?
No.
My daughter, guys. Do you feel disgusted?
No.
Do you feel fearful?
No.
Do you feel sad?
No.
Do you feel bad?
I'm getting even angrier.
Sure, I feel bad.
Okay.
What are you feeling bad for?
Wait!
I don't feel bad, but I guess I should feel bad. Talking about that, that's actually something I wanted to bring up. That's actually a really great, interesting point to bring up.
Or
You know,
why are
like,
you
it's not,
feeling
I know there's an actual scientific term behind when you know you should feel bad. Like, you know, like in the world of empathy, like you should be feeling these feelings. So you demonstrate these feelings just to make the person feel better. But then in reality, you're really not feeling those feelings.
So you're not feeling sad that you're thousands of miles away from us and you're not going to see us?
I mean, I guess I can feel sad about that. But am I going to be stuck in that feeling? Probably not, because there's nothing I can really do about it right now. Dunny, shut up. I just see your face right now. You're like, take it.
That's not the point. It's not about you or you're going to be stuck in there. Are you in that feeling? Because I feel like you don't care about me right now.
Feelings mutual for me. I'm happy for you, but
right,
damn,
can you be sad too?
I am. I was. Am I going to be stuck in that? No, I'm going to. I got to do what I got to do, you know?
Are you happy?
I mean, I am. I'm with my mom.
Are you surprised?
No, I'm never surprised.
Okay, so you said yes to bad and happy. Which one do you feel more right now? Right now,
She
in
said
this
she's
moment.
I feel
supposed to feel bad,
happy.
but she doesn't feel bad.
Okay, all right. You feel happy. Now we're gonna go deeper into the happy. Okay.
Take me deeper.
Could you can't just be happy? It's not normal.
There's an actual feeling, right? But I really want to understand why Dunny's angry. That's where I'm at. But okay, we're not there yet.
Okay.
All right. What do you feel the most? So as I'm reading them, just be like, no, yes, maybe. And then at the end we can. So do you feel playful, content, interested, proud, accepted, powerful, peaceful, trusting, or optimistic?
Okay, so there's a few there.
Oh,
Peaceful, optimistic.
Okay.
There was one like 3 after playful.
Interested, content.
Interested, content, proud, accepted.
Accepted.
Okay.
Everybody stop.
Accepted, peaceful, or optimistic? What do you feel the most?
I think optimistic.
So do you feel hopeful or inspired?
Hopeful.
So Michelle, right now you're feeling hopeful,
y'all, because we just gotta do what we gotta do and hope for the best.
Dang. Well, we should probably explain why Michelle's not here with us right now. But before we do that,
Let me just jot these things down so we don't forget, because I know I'm gonna forget.
Okay, do you have a pen and paper there? Because we don't.
I'll look for one.
Right, since we're like stuck to each other.
I actually had a notebook in my bag, but I then
I'll get my notes.
took it out. So angry, ready?
Mm-hmm.
Which one do you feel the most? Let down, humiliated, bitter, mad, aggressive, frustrated, distant, or critical?
Frustrated, 100% frustrated.
Do you feel infuriated or annoyed?
Annoyed.
Why do you feel annoyed, Denny?
Honestly, I don't know. It's nothing personal to Michelle, really. I'm just using Michelle to pick on her. She knows.
She's projecting.
No, I'm projecting. She knows I understand why she's moving. She knows that, like, I'm there for her. I would love that if she were still here with my kids, but it's okay. We'll get over it. I'm gonna just have to spend some money and travel to Florida a couple times this year, but it's all right. No, I think it's more personal that I'm like frustrated this week. I set some goals for myself that I have accomplished somewhat, but failed on 2 of them this weekend, and it felt like a lot for me.
Wow, so, Denny's learning a new skill.
Of what?
Accepting.
I didn't accept it. That's why I'm angry.
Right. I know, but you're
acknowledging.
You're gonna.
Yeah, you're acknowledging it. Right. But it's okay. I think also today, like the fact
today's a new day, Denny.
I know, but then I was annoyed that I had to come record. Not because I don't want to record, like I do. I like doing the podcast. It's just the timing of it. It's very time consuming, and having to like go outside on a nice day like today that I had some stuff that I want to get done, and then we're gonna come record for like 2 or 3 hours. By the time I come home, the sun isn't out anymore, and I can't really enjoy my day. The good news is that we set up in like 20 minutes.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Don't look at me like that.
Nah.
Honestly, it's kind of good. I like that me and Denny are so close right now on this couch. It's kind of cool.
It's cute.
Look. Yeah, and we're matching. Unplanned.
Right. By the time I come back to pack, Denny, you should have our shirts, and we should have it all like that, and we should all wear it every time, because I like this black going on.
Yeah, and I like this. This
right after I finish Michael's jacket next winter.
He's fine.
Yeah,
it's next winter. Winter's past. They can wait.
Right after she finishes my Ziggy sweater.
Right. That was
you got 3 weeks. How about you, Fernanda? I could do your feelings chart. Hold
on. I don't even know what I'm feeling right now. I'm feeling chill.
You know what's so interesting about like you saying that? And I said it too. But like, it's like when you think about it, you're like, I don't know. Like, I just don't feel anything. And it's like, everyone's always feeling something.
Right. I know.
All right. So, should I do what you did to me? Are you feeling, since you're not sure yet?
Go for it.
Are you feeling bad?
No.
Are you feeling a negative feeling?
Not right now. Kind of, like a little bit, but not really.
Okay, so you're feeling more positive right now. Okay.
More positive.
Surprised?
If I'm feeling negative, it's fearful. I'm not feeling surprised.
Happy?
I'm feeling
Okay.
happy.
Playful? Content?
No. Maybe
Interested?
content.
Proud?
No. Possibly.
Accepted? Powerful? Peaceful? Trusting?
Not right now.
Optimistic?
Yes. I'm always feeling optimistic. That's just in me. So I think the most I'd be feeling right now is I guess content.
You're just going with the flow.
Yeah, it's just
it just is what it is.
Yo, whatever happens,
It is what it is.
I'm going through it. Yeah.
And then from there, free and joyful.
Free. I'm feeling free.
That's what happens when you don't have your kids with you.
Oh, now she doesn't feel like she owes anybody nothing.
Who, me?
Oh, God. No, I'm kidding. Danny swears that me and Michelle never talk. Like, I don't know why.
Nobody.
No.
Anyways, why were you saying like that? You should be feeling bad, but you're
No. I do feel bad. But it brought up a good point about something that I was thinking about the other day. No, I definitely I feel bad. For I feel bad for just like this big change out of nowhere.
Like, what happened so that people who are listening?
I just upped and moved. I never came back.
Literally went to visit her mother.
She went to visit her mother for a weekend and never came back.
I was going back and forth for a week, and then the day that I was supposed to come back, there was a bad storm in Connecticut, so the flight got canceled. And then we were waiting for my mom's surgery to get scheduled, and we didn't know if it was going to be 2 weeks from that day or if it was going to be the following month. And so we were conflicted, like, do I go back and take the chance that I won't have to come back again in a week? Because I was essentially like in Connecticut for a week, in Florida for a week, back in Connecticut for a week, and I was traveling with the kids all by myself. And then there's all the school issues and stuff like that.
The phone?
Oh, sorry, my notes are there. My notes. I'm a real podcaster, I don't have notes. I'm just kidding. I just use my fingers. I'll use my fingers.
She don't got notes. Okay. Anyways, continue. Sorry, back and forth.
So then we were like, I was like, you know what? At this point, I'm just homeschooling my kids because we just don't know what's gonna happen, right? So just living in this like whole we don't know. So then I was like, I just need my dogs. Then I started going into panic mode. I need my dogs. I want my dogs. Huh?
Catch that one. I didn't understand. Last time Emily came home and was like, Mom, they have a puppy. And then I'm like, oh, that's cool. I'll go see it. And then you're like, oh, the puppy's staying with my dad. And I'm like, okay, well, when you come back, whatever.
And then the dogs.
And then like a week later, all the dogs are in Florida. I'm like, are you back?
No, it was chaotic. So then that was on a Wednesday, right? Wednesday night we were supposed to leave. And then I got canceled. And then I was like, all right, we'll go whenever, whatever. So then at that point, it was just like, I just need my dogs. I'm going to homeschool my kids. It is what it is. I was a teacher before. Like, whatever. It is what it is, And then my stepdad and Danny were like, we'll just go. We'll get the car and we'll get the dogs. We'll go on Friday and come back by Saturday night. And I was like, as long as you get...
They drove?
Yeah, so they flew out on Friday morning. And then they drove back Friday evening and got back Saturday night with my car and the dogs. Okay. And then
you should change your car insurance to Florida so you can not pay so much.
I guess, but it's
I heard it's cheap south or something. Not where he is. Oh,
yeah, everything right now is.
Friend who he lives in Connecticut and he gets his insurance from Tennessee for like $12.
Yeah, until they catch him.
Yeah, but like they're not gonna. I don't know. I'm kidding. I don't know. I was like, oh, that's cool. What's his name? What's his name?
Don't say it, Fernanda. So then they brought my dogs and we've been here since. I tried homeschooling my kids
For how many?
Half a day. Because really, they slept until like 11.
It was like a day. And I was like, you know what? Like, it's a really good school, right? Literally around the corner. Damn, Brianna, you didn't have to yawn, but okay.
I already know the story. But no, we're cool. So they're in school now, and you're in
Yeah.
Florida now, and now the podcast is going to be
Yeah.
like this.
For the ones that listen to us, it won't change because you're only really listening to our voices.
But at least now
Well,
there'll be videos on
this
YouTube.
will just be up. Well, on YouTube, it'll be uploaded like this as a video.
Right? How are the reels going to be?
Like this, or like one person.
Yeah, can we do that? Like top and bottom.
Yeah, I mean, I could see how to fix this.
Okay, I'll keep it moving. All right, next topic. Get your notes out.
I still want to understand what was the situation of like, why do you think people should feel bad but they don't?
Oh.
Like, what was that?
I can relate, so but you can explain. How you're saying that it's kind of hard for you because sometimes you feel like you should feel a certain way, but you don't, and other people expect you to feel that way, but you don't. So you're kind of like, okay, I guess I do.
Oh no, so I guess there's something. Oh, and I wish I knew the name. I know I was researching the name and I completely forgot. But there's an actual name for this feeling where you know that in society, right, because of what's going on, you should be feeling a certain way because of just like, I'm trying to think of an example, but like something happens and the normal thing to feel in society would be like to feel bad or something, or to feel happy. But you don't really feel anything, or maybe it goes to like not having that connection to whoever that's happening to, or I don't know. And then you pretend to feel that feeling, but then it's passive. So it's just like, oh, in that moment, like in that little 2 seconds, you're kind of like relating with the person with that feeling because you're like, oh, this is what, I'm supposed to be feeling with this person. And then you're like, you walk away and then it is what it is. It's fine.
Is it emotional shutdown?
No, there's an actual, it's like, it's just and that's for everyone. It's not like, oh, it's a personality trait. No, like it just, in society, there is this feeling that you feel just to relate in that moment. And then like, you're like, all right, whatever. And then that's absolutely Fernanda. And I don't know, it was something that you did. And I was like, oh my God, that's that feeling. Like, you're just like, you're like, oh, wow, bad. Because you know that in society, that's what's something you should say. But like, you're like, okay, whatever. And then everybody's like, you just really don't feel empathetic. And you're like,
I feel like Fernanda never has empathy though. Ever.
I do for my daughter, and like
for your daughter.
Like when Emily's really sad about the boys moving, I'm like, oh yeah, like it's hard. But like to me, it's like we'll go visit them more. Like,
well, the way that you react to it, I think it's different. Like, and it seems like it could be the same thing, but it's not the way that you react to it. Like, you're like, oh, it's okay, here's some solutions kind of situation. It's just that actual feeling, like you're pretending to relate, but you're like, okay, whatever.
Well, the thing is that you're pretending, I feel like you come off indifferent about the situation, depending on what it is.
I don't think I ever pretend.
No, what I'm saying is like,
I think I just been like, oh, that's rough. That's literally me.
Exactly. That sounds very like you're indifferent about the situation, and it that causes.
But like, what else am I supposed to be like? Oh no, that's so rough.
Yeah, because you did that with Michelle's milk, and that didn't go well.
That's not how it even happened. Because
oh no,
I'm
like, Mel, what happened?
I don't even know.
No, that's
no, but yeah, no, it's an actual thing though. There's a name for it.
I just feel
sorry.
Yeah, I was thinking about this past week. I was like, I wonder what's gonna happen. I feel like I'm gonna deal with grief because I've never really dealt with it.
I don't
super
think any
close.
of us have.
Nothing
Right?
close.
None of us, I think, have gone through grief that close.
When my dad's side grandparents died, I was young, and I was like, oh, my dad's kind of sad, not really. It was like confusing. And then Vo died, and that was like
he wasn't really close either.
he wasn't close, so it was like it was sad for the family, like that, like it's sad,
Oh, I felt bad. You know what, Michelle, you're right. I felt bad that I didn't feel anything when Grandpa died. I was very indifferent about it. I was like, okay.
You know when I feel towards things, it's when this is the ego of me, but it's like when I'll feel bad if I hurt you guys, like if you guys are upset with me, I'll feel bad about it. Like I probably won't.
Do you feel bad, or do you feel like it's just like, oh, they're mad at me, I don't want them to be mad at me?
I don't like that
Yeah.
either. I don't like
Like,
having that feeling of someone that I'm close to is upset with me.
Yeah, like Jacques
Really?
hating me, it's very hard.
Yeah.
Very hard. Literally, I'm like, do I reach out? Do I not? Like in big situations, it's like, I don't know what to do. And at that point, I'm like, I'm not going to stress over it, because what am I going to do? Be all angry and upset and like vent to everyone about how angry I am? No, I'm just going to keep it moving, because
what do? You just write on your journal and let it go?
sometimes I just don't do anything. Just deal with it internally, I guess. I don't really talk to people.
I don't know.
I was talking to my therapist about that.
I was talking to a friend today, and we were talking about the whole like.
Dunny has friends, by the way. We learned that recently.
Put out applications. She got a few. Great job, Dunny.
I did.
Needs new friends. Dunny is looking for adult friends.
No, I have friends. Okay, this year one of my goals is to make time for those friends,
because Michelle left, and so now she needs to actually make connections with other people.
Also,
and Fernanda's now a surface level friend, so
and her sister had a baby, so she doesn't have time for her.
God, guys, continue.
Anyways, I've been feeling this heavy for a while already, because our family does consume a lot of my time. And when Michelle was here, I was spending a lot of time with Michelle, because it's just like our life is very alike. Our husbands get along very well, and we're always hanging out, and we're always going out for dinner, and the kids are always together. So like, I never really had time to hang out with other people, because like on a Sunday morning, we would be going out for breakfast as a family. And whatever. So anyways, yes, I have friends. I've been trying to make more time for my friends. I've been trying to reach out and text people. It's hard, because I'll text, and then they'll text me back, and then sometimes I won't text back for like 5 days. Not purposely, just because my life is fucking chaotic.
So what were you talking to your
friend
about?
I was talking to her about the whole like making time for people that actually matter, because I feel like we're in an age now that we're hustling so much that we're trying to figure out what we're doing, and like all our time is to try to grow, to try to make more money, to try to build our business or whatever it is that we're doing. And we forget to live the moment. Because like she said something that's very true. She's like, yeah, I'm going to hustle all now so that I can enjoy my 40s. Right. But I don't know if I'm going to make it to my 40s.
Also.
And it's true. It's like, I'm not enjoying right now because I want to make all this money, because I want to have this stable life so that I can enjoy my life at 40. But what if I get hit tomorrow crossing the fucking street? Or what if, knock on wood, but like, you know, you get sick or whatever it is. You just never know the tomorrow. So I feel like make time for the ones you love. And I've been trying to do that. I got called out yesterday by our little cousin. I said to my godson, I was like, sit next to me because I miss you. And she was like, no, you don't, because you would come over our house.
Yeah, that's tough.
Like, damn, what do I say to that? I was like, damn, I can't even tell her to go fuck herself because she's young.
That did have a nice thought. I was like, oh.
So I was like, damn, girl, you didn't have to do me dirty like that. I was just telling him I miss him. Like,
geez, someone's hurt. I miss you too.
Right. And I said, it's okay. You can come over my house. She was like, I was over your house. Like, take care of your kids for a week. And I was like, but you were getting paid. So anyways, that just shows me like how it affects people when you don't make time for them. That's all. Like, so Michelle, make time to come back down.
I am. It's a pack.
Yeah, let us know when that is though, because I need to plan Emily's birthday month. So that'd be helpful to know.
I gotta wait till my mom has a surgery.
When just kidding.
Anyways.
No, but going off of Dunny's point of working, hustling, not really making time for things that you love and people that you love. Yeah, 100%. I feel like it's really, really hard when you have kids and you work and you have a bunch of shit to do all the time, that it's like, how do you make that happen? But you can. You just literally have to like plan it. So my goal this year is to work smarter, not harder, which means I'm still working hard, but I'm also working smart so I can have like my time for myself. And obviously I have different responsibilities, but it's possible.
No, it's possible. What I'm
it's
saying is
also
like, there
very
was a whole
exhausting
argument that
too if you like to keep managing every single thing in your life, like, and then you don't manage one thing, like, and then it's like, one, you're like shit, right? But then two, and not that it matters what other people think, but then it's like, you know, people start like, oh wow, she doesn't take care of that. Oh, they don't take care. Not even she. Like, they don't take care of this, and it's like, yo, mind your business. Shut up. But
Imagine. I don't care if I'm wearing Crocs in public.
Right. I think that when I say that I'm busy, everybody's like, yeah, we're all busy. Right?
Yeah.
No, Dunny's busy, guys.
busy.
Dunny's not lying. She's like, her schedule on one day has like 17 things to do.
And lately, it just seems like things have been happening where it's making it a little worse all the time. Like, it's just the craziness of it, which is fine. It's life. I know everybody's life is crazy and busy, but I feel bad because one of Fernanda's big points was like that you don't make time for me. And I get it. I don't. But it's not because I don't want to. It's not because I don't want to. But... It's right, but it's really because just like for me, in order for me to make time for you, you have to basically obligate me to like
like this podcast. Like, I wasn't backing down from it because I was like, Dunny, we're gonna keep pushing this shit all the time.
Yes, and I was like, 10 o'clock doesn't work for me. 3 o'clock doesn't work for me.
5 o'clock doesn't work. Too late, too early, too in the middle.
1 o'clock, but then I'm still late. I showed up at 1:40. So, yeah, I just think like I don't know if anybody else can relate to being around their 30s and feeling a little lost, even though, which brings me back to I saw this.
When you do that, it hits your foot, but that hits the table and shakes the computer.
Brings me back to I saw this couple on Instagram that everybody was bashing the husband because they have like the perfect life, right? The nice house, the kids, the gets paid by social media, have flexibility, can travel, and all this stuff. And he had put out a song about how depressed he was, of like that he has all this stuff, but he's still not happy. And it made me think because I'm like, I can relate to that in a sense of like, I have, you know, a solid marriage. I have a good house. I have a solid family, a solid job, like career wise, I'm where like I envisioned myself that I would be a few years back, but it's never enough. It's always like you want more and more and more, but like how much more can I keep wanting? And it's not a feeling that like I want to have. It always feels like not enough. Like me and Rick are always having these financial conversations of like, how can we better our financial situation? But it's like, bro, a lot of people our age are not even making close to what we make, don't have their own home, don't have a stable life like we do. And my mother-in-law said to me the other day, she was like, oh, a lot of people think that like you guys are well off. And I was like, but that's because they don't know like the hustle that it is. They don't know the struggle that it is. They don't know the things that we go through at home, because obviously we're not going to keep posting that on social media. We're not going to, and it's just the reality is you're not going to post your struggles all the time or ever. Yeah, but it's like for everybody on the outside, it's like your life is enough. But for us on the inside, it's like it's never enough.
And a lot of it is society too.
I think that right,
it's that pressure.
100% society. I struggled a lot with that, and I actually, one of the reasons I left my full time is I think because of the societal like views of what I should be getting. And I was like, I'm not getting enough. I'm not getting enough. And it's like, no, I was getting a lot. Like I was getting paid more than enough. It's funny because my friend told me how much she made at her. Like she's applying for new jobs, and she's like, well, I'm definitely gonna ask for more than this. And I was like, she said, I'm definitely gonna, because she's like, I'm gonna aim high, and then she was like, I'm gonna ask for 40,000, and I was like. You're going to ask for 50,000. I was like, no, you're going to ask for 55,000 so they can give you 50,000, because that's like bare minimum. Like I was shocked at like, I was like,
but actually if you go on Indeed, because I've done this, because when I went to go ask for a raise, I went to go do my research on like what my job title should be getting, whatever, so that I don't aim too high or too low, like, short myself. It's crazy because jobs out there are really not paying that much.
Yeah, no, they're not. I was surprised too.
Yeah, I'm like, damn.
Yeah.
Y'all do all this work for like $20 an hour?
Mm-hmm. Crazy.
Which is, to me, like right now, life is so expensive. I don't even think that that's enough. I think that a couple that does, like, let's say if you do 50,000 a year, I don't think you can survive out here.
No, but here's the crazy part about it, right? So my friend who said that to me was like, she just finished buying a multifamily home, like gorgeous, humongous home. Like if that was the most she was making this whole time,
well, because
she
spending
saved, right? So because of her spending, she saved up so much money. Like I was like, when she told me the first time, I was like, okay, so when you're buying a house, because this is great, like so much money. And then when she told me this past week, I was like, wow, that's incredible. Like it's really not about how much you make; it's how you manage what you make.
Yeah,
because
we talked about this because I was watching what is it, Netflix? You were actually listening to the podcast. It's funny because me and Fernanda were talking about the same person.
What is your rich life?
What is your rich life? And one of the things he says is basically like, it doesn't matter how much you make, it's how you set up your lifestyle. Like, because we think that to be able to be successful is like you have a nice house, a nice car, making tons of money, and you get to travel all the time. But like you can't have it all at once. Like it either you focus on your traveling, or you focus on your nice car, or you focus on your nice house,
or you just focus on getting money and saving it,
or just saving it, right? And it's like I feel like I finally have reached that place. Like I've been with the same car for I don't know how many years at this point. I've been saying I need a newer car, like
trying to get an expensive ass car. Stop it.
Well, regardless,
what is your rich life, Dunny?
Right, but regardless, I needed a bigger car for my kids, but I'm gonna make it work now because I'm not trying to make car payments. I'm good. But that's what I'm saying. Like somebody with 40,000 can be living a better life than someone else making 100,000 if they're being smart about their money and their spendings and all that stuff.
Very true.
Any thoughts, Michelle, before I say another thing?
No, I agree. The more you add on, the more you have to make to maintain that lifestyle.
Yeah. I also know someone who makes like $250,000 a year.
$250,000?
$250,000.
$250,000.
$250,000. Y'all know what I mean. And it's like his whole life is just work. Monday through Friday is work. That's it. Work. And then the weekends he'll like
die because he's tired.
Go play golf, go to the gym, yeah. I just think it's interesting that like
but for him it works. Is he
obviously.
Is he married?
No kids, no marriage.
Yeah, I mean,
cool. It's just all I'm saying is like, what is your rich life? Like the balance too, because after I went to Brazil last year with Emily for her first time, and I came back. I think I talked about this in one of the episodes. Like, life is not just money. Life is not just this, like, I must be successful, whatever. Life is, like, enjoy it. Work hard. Enjoy it. Like, so this balance thing for me, like, working smarter, not harder this year is, like, yeah, I'm still going to work hard. But, like, I'm also going to work. Like, I want to enjoy my life. Like Dunny was saying. Like, I could die tomorrow. And, like, I didn't go to Disney with my daughter but again, it's like, if I want to go to Disney with her, can I go to Disney with her?
Well, that's my point. Because I'm like, I said this, me and Ricky, that's one of the things. Like, he's very like, I'm not spending money. I'm not going anywhere. If Ricky has like $2 of credit card debt, he's like, oh, I'm not going out.
Like, I'm in so much debt.
So much debt. I'm like,
then he's like, oh.
I just booked us a trip to Disney. But anyways,
you're like, you better be.
No. Well, for us to literally plan for a whole year and convince him that it was not a smart idea, but it convinced him that we weren't spending that much money. But because like of that like fear of the financial insecurity in the future, I just totally lost my train of thought now what I was gonna say about that. Oh yeah, like it's the point of like, can I, like, if I spend, let's say for us to go to Brazil right now, it would be over like 10 grand. And then I think like, yes, I would love to take my kids to meet my family in Brazil. But if I spend 10 grand there, I could be investing that 10 grand on something here. I could be buying another house. I could be buying the car that I want that's bigger, whatever.
The house.
Right. But what I'm saying is like, do I want to live? Do I want to go to Brazil for a month with my kids and hang out with the family and have, and it sucks because like people, are getting older, passing away. Like Ricky's grandmother passed away already, so she didn't get a chance to meet our kids. But it hurts. I'm like, I don't want to spend 10 grand to go to Brazil.
Yeah, I think the only perk of being rich would be like
that you get to have both.
Well, yeah, the being rich part is nice because you get to just do things without worrying about it, like
right, without
traveling
stressing
and
about
family.
it.
Yeah.
Also stressing about like I'm gonna be like whatever. I don't have to go for a month, 2 weeks, 2 weeks without working, which is a lot. Like you still have to
Right.
pay your bills here.
Yeah, I'm not going to my cousin's wedding this year. Sorry, cousin in Brazil.
No.
Sorry.
It's just not realistic. And then I feel like that's when we
Sorry.
start putting ourselves in debt because like Fernanda could be like, you know what, YOLO, I'm gonna live life. I'm gonna go to my cousin's wedding in Brazil, and then put herself in debt, and then she comes back, and now she's forced to work back to a full-time job in order to afford these little luxuries that she has. So I don't know where that's. I think that's my frustration right now is that I don't know where the balance is at this point.
You'll find it.
Trying to, but
I do a lot of in the moment. And I think about the future too, but I'm really like in
yeah, but I can't deal with the in the moment part.
You mean you act like you feel you want it, you get it?
Well,
I
that's more of
want
my
you-
husband.
Yo,
What'd you
facts.
say?
Right. I feel like that
What'd
is
you
more.
I said nothing.
She said she got a dog, another one.
Oh, that was definitely
Oh,
like, yeah, that was definitely in the moment.
one dog per
Exactly.
child.
He doesn't
She
bark
got 3
though,
kids
so
and 3
that's nice.
dogs.
What?
He doesn't
It
bark.
doesn't bark.
I never met your
It's okay.
child dog, your baby dog.
It's a dog.
Feel bad, Michelle.
Yeah, no, I get the in the moment.
No,
I think.
but when I say like so my husband's in the moment buyer, spender. I am in the moment if it's worth it. Like if it's not going to mess with our financials.
How do you
Because
measure
I'm the
that,
money
though?
manager.
Like, how would you?
I'm the accountant in my family.
So like if you have, you're saying like you guys have like spending money that you'll be like, oh,
yes,
that much spending money.
Yeah,
so
we
you
have
can spend it?
my
All right.
bills. When I do my bills, I have shopping money, I have food money, I have gas money, I have grocery. So food, going out, eating out, grocery money, gas money, spending money. Like spending, like if we happen to, I don't know, the weekend and we happen to drop by Marshall's. Oh, okay, well that's counting towards our spending amount. And if we don't have it, we don't have it. We start.
I think
That's how I manage.
Because right now we're being frugal.
Yeah,
I'm having Ricky just deal with the fact that we're eating in every single day.
Here in Florida,
like,
we've been just staying in.
Staying in's the best. They used to call me really cheap last year because I never went out to eat.
You
Girl,
were like excessive.
Please.
You were
not that
What?
you didn't like you girl, how many times I talk about the sharing part? You love sharing a little food here and there and everywhere.
The money that I share?
You don't want to
really just
the extras. You spend money, so you don't want to waste it, but you want to try it. So if someone's buying it,
Michelle, why would I get a plate of something if I'm not going to eat it all?
Because
if someone else is going to like, why would I not get the plate of the thing that I want and then be like,
and then say no, and it's like, oh, how dare you not share with me?
Yeah, because you know damn well you're not going to eat it all.
But I feel like
I've already learned, guys. I will now ask.
Etiquette is like,
y'all are my cousins. What is etiquette? What the fuck?
Oh,
like what?
I think that's that mean Michelle that we're related. If we weren't related, you could be like, Fernanda, get the fuck off my plate.
Yeah, like what? Why are you all?
I still say that to her.
Anyways, learn my lesson.
I still tell her to get out of my plate.
Right,
but now it's funny.
I'm over it.
Just to piss you off.
Now whatever.
Not really.
No, it's funny.
It's half funny and half meant to, just in case Michelle decides.
Don't worry.
No,
but I will not be trying your food.
I will say that this year I'm kind of like on the Fernanda level of like Christmas. Sorry guys, I don't want to spend money on gifts. So.
Oh, no one is offended at all. We all pay bills, girl.
The only reason I spent Christmas gifts is because of Miss Daniele here. Because I'm like, can we please do Christmas gift? What is it, Secret Santa with the kids?
Even with Secret Santa, I'm like,
because you still get everyone everything.
Well,
I'm like, I gotta get everyone everything.
No, here's the problem. My problem is that half of these kids
girl, who cares?
So I feel obligated to like give them something. But hear me out. This year, I said that if I'm gonna give these kids anything, it's money to put into their college fund or something. Like if I'm gonna spend money on these kids,
Or you
it's
could
gonna
just
be
not
towards,
spend
like,
money on these kids.
Why don't you just like have them all come over for like gingerbread house making?
No,
That's your
because
gift.
I've been really overwhelmed with having people over my house.
Okay, so never mind.
Just don't do nothing.
It's
Who cares?
Gotten to the point where like it's too many kids, and I have like I love host, and this part that sucks about where I am right now in my life. I love hosting, and I love having people over, and I love having the experience with the kids. Like anybody knows, I'm always planning shit, but I'm now starting to plan it out of my house because it's really great in the moment, but I feel we're very overwhelmed the next day of like the mess that's.
Fernanda seemed like she got so upset. Her microphone fell down so slowly. Like it was just like
just a lot. Like, and also like the kids, they're loud. They're always fighting. They're always fighting over toys. It's just my kids are too small right now. They're annoying to be around other kids. It's
Sounds
true.
right.
It's like even yesterday, my sister was over yesterday. It's just my kid and her kid and Mel. Like Mel's a little. She's an asshole. She will take toys and run on purpose just to make Ella cry. So it's like the yelling and the constant fighting. And like we can't sit on a couch to eat. We can't sit on a couch to watch a movie. It's a lot. So I'm like, yeah, can we just hang out?
Sounds right.
Let's go. Let's leave this house because I'm over it.
Right. And then I see my sister getting overwhelmed because she's there with the baby and she's like overwhelmed with the kids screaming, and then it overwhelms me, and it is what it is. So then add another 10 kids to that and a bunch of adults.
Yeah, when we say a lot of kids, we really mean a lot of kids.
Right. Yeah, so at this point, it's like Easter. We're gonna get together for the 5K run Easter, and that's gonna be great. We'll all take our family picture, and then everybody goes on their way.
That's real fun. Enjoy.
Yeah, you might be here.
You might. It's May 30th, just in case you want to plan around it.
No.
Is it May?
Yeah, May.
It's in
Yeah,
May?
it's the May 31st. Last day of May.
March
31st.
March 30th.
March 30th is the egg hunt.
Yes. The best egg hunt I've ever been in my life. Like, better than...
We'll find out.
It was great.
But, yeah, anyways, continuing the conversation.
What else? Michelle, you wanted to say something before we started recording, and I was like, wait, Pata, let's do it for the podcast. You didn't write it down? Where are your notes at? Come on.
2 things.
Yes.
Well,
So, no, I didn't freeze. I'm just trying to think about saying this real nicely, you know. So,
we're going to get canceled.
absolutely. Listen, did you guys know? You know how everybody claims they girl? They're girls girl? That's not true.
Girly girl. That's
girl.
No,
You know how
girl.
everybody loves claiming they a girl's girl? Oh, we over here pumping
Like,
it. But you know.
Hey, when you're saying that, you mean like girl power?
Yeah, like we're
here for
supporting one another, right? Like that's the whole thing, right? Everybody always says that because then, you know, everybody's like jumping on that boat or whatever. But did you know that there's also a thing about being a girl's girl for only your girls?
Oh, yeah, I thought that was...
No, but I'm just saying it because apparently people don't think that's a thing. That's really a thing. And they say, oh, I'm a girl's
so like you're
girl.
only a girl's girls if it's your girl.
Yeah, if it's like actual everybody else, it's like that's crazy.
I thought we experienced it all the time. No,
I think so.
Is that your middle finger?
What?
No. No, I have my fingers over here.
I thought that she was pointing her middle finger.
No.
Okay, so
Low-key, fuck you, Michelle. Just kidding.
I ain't your girl's girl. Okay, so yeah.
So what's the context behind it?
Because I've been noticing how people love to support their own girls, but won't support all the girls, you know? Yeah. And it's interesting because it's like people that you see saying, oh, I'm a girl's, oh yeah, support women supporting women. Oh, on Women's International Day, all you seen was women supporting other women, apparently like stating that they support other women. And then it's just like, but on your daily life, like you're not really supporting other women. So why are you claiming that, you know? Love it.
Not for nothing. Not throwing shade, but throwing shade. When we started our podcast, there was people they're all about supporting girls, but when we started our podcast, there was shade being thrown at us for doing the podcast as if we're trying to jump on some bandwagon, which in reality it's like there's a space for everybody here. So
That's fair.
I hadn't said anything yet, but that shit still bothers me till this day, because I'm like, honestly, like, I feel like all of us, all the four of us, even when Jackie was here, we're very genuine about like actually supporting people out there on social media when we repost, when we talk about it, like growth, right, for everybody. I think all of us can agree that we are happy to see people grow. We're happy to be like, if somebody reached out to us and been like, hey, we're starting our podcast, how do we do it? How do you guys do it? Like, we wouldn't feel like, oh my God, they're taking our space. No, there's this for everybody here. And I feel like that's the vibe we got from girls that are all about girl power out there. So
I think being a girl, or, you know, I think it's just, it's weird. It's
there's always a cattiness out there.
There was actually one podcast that I reached out to that was even
the lie detector said you're lying.
Like, girl, chill. You gotta chill now. Chill, calm down. This Mike, actually, I reached out to a podcast, and it's all girls. I think it's like 3 or 4 girls. And I was like, you know what? Like, you know, I want to know what they use, because we're gonna have to use some different things now that I moved. So I asked them, and dude, they were like, they sent me the links. They don't know me at all. I was like, yo, that's lit. Like, this is the kind of energy we need. You know, it's like, why would you hold out on things for other people, you know?
And that I had a whole conversation with another podcast as well that's actually from around here too. And the whole time it was like, dude, you need tips. This is what
were they girls?
No, they were guys.
It's so weird.
So right, there were guys, and like super like friendly and nice, to the point where like sends like information with link with, this is what we do, this is what, like sharing, like exchanging information, and it feels good, because it's like, bro, we're not out here to take anybody's spotlight. We're out here to be authentic ourselves and be able to share our content. And it's like I said, like there's some people that will like to listen to us. There's some people that's gonna listen to you guys. There's some people's gonna listen to both.
Yeah,
and that's
I think a little self-reflection on anyone who's listening is like, are you truly like a girl's girl or a boy's boy? Like, are you truly supporting other people? Like, don't sit here and say that you're supporting, you know, people. What?
The question could be, who do you support? And then you can decide if you're like, who do you truly
like,
support?
Just because you want to doesn't mean you are.
A good example. We have a supporter over here of her best friend, but very hard to support this podcast.
Yeah, buddy.
So,
and her girl is always supporting us.
No, but here's the thing. I am supportive. No, the issue is like, Fernanda expects a reaction from me that I don't even realize that I don't have. Like,
Fernanda,
complaining.
Michelle
complain about me too.
Are you kidding?
Michelle complains about me too.
Oh, Michelle, you're the one that always bitches at Dunny for not sharing.
Sharing what?
It's you, not me. I'm tired of this. We have to talk about it. I'm so tired.
Jumps on the bandwagon. I'm always saying shit to you.
Like, you.
You're talking about me not.
I'm done.
You're talking about me not sharing the stuff on the podcast.
I'm always making fun of you.
From
oh my God! I was like, totally
no, she's not starting
else.
all the time. It's always me.
I thought you were talking about like me not support, like not when
posting.
No. Forget it.
It's another thing.
No, the posting thing I'm very like, so desligada. How do you even say that in English? Like, I'm like, I was telling Fernanda today,
You're not desligada for Nayara.
Oh, Nayara, they're jealous of you.
We're not. We love you, but we're like, why is it so easy with her?
No, it's just like,
no, she's been.
It's not a trick. It's just
not you.
Like,
Nayara,
me and
tell
her,
us the tricks.
Of that, I don't know. We've been talking a lot, and it's like, it's just.
And she's gonna be on soon, so.
There's no reason. It's not like I look at our stuff and like I'm not gonna repost it on my page. I just don't think of it. Also, like I don't think my followers.
Are you kidding me?
Much.
We have a lot of people from here. following?
I don't know. People don't interact, which makes me kind of not want to post. Period.
Oh, that's what
There
it
it
is.
is. We found it. We dug it. Even though you guys are surface level, we dug it. I said, even though you guys are surface level, we dug in there. Found it.
I don't know. Right. I don't know.
Let me check over here.
What are you checking?
Just the followers. Which ones are yours? Just kidding. I wouldn't even.
How do you know which ones are
You
mine?
should have to pick like individually.
No, but if you go on my page, I think I have like 900 people that follow me. We have 200 combined between the four of us and on Instagram.
Well, like I said, like we said, they ain't no girls.
Right. I don't get the interaction Michelle gets on Instagram. I don't know. Dude, I thought about this the other day. Do people actually not like me?
I don't get interaction. Okay, so here's the thing. Because social media, the way social media works.
The way social media
works is when you what did she say? I didn't hear her.
It's so funny how much of a hard time Dunny has being mean. Oh my god!
No, but really, okay. So can we talk about this real quick? Because this is something I've been thinking about the other day.
Let me put what I was going to say on my notes.
Yeah, write it down, please. We want to hear you.
I'm having a really hard time breathing today, guys. My nose has been crazy, so apologize for all the sniffing.
You want to hug me?
Not Coke, I promise. Okay, so I've always thought of myself as somebody that like I'm very friendly, I'm very talkative, like I talk to everybody. Like I like to think that like you know I'm a nice person that everybody likes me, but I never stop to think like how many how like like how do you say that? Like that you're like somebody looks at you and like I can't fucking stand this bitch. I wonder who can't fucking stand
that's
me.
so funny.
Because
I wonder that too.
I could be a lot.
I know a few actually
that don't like me. I want to know.
Ah, come on! You're gonna have to text it in the chat.
Oh, that's like my man's ex. Like you're gonna like.
Wow, Dunny.
I'm just saying.
I mean, I wouldn't like me either. I'm married a dude.
That's so funny.
Right, but no, I really wonder like people that generally like are like I cannot stand her voice. I cannot stand this girl because I sometimes can be I'm loud in places like I will not purposely, but I will steal the show somehow of like I'm friendly. Fernanda used to not like me because I used to talk to all her friends.
Dani also does something she posted about last week.
This
week, she makes a story about her every time.
Oh,
well, that's so funny.
That's too. Yes, Fernanda's always talking about
right through Fernanda's window. You probably have a little opening in your window right now because that right in.
Yeah, but I don't talk about myself on purpose. It's like if you're talking about how like you had a hard day,
Michelle, I want you to respond to this one.
Right. If you had a hard day as a mother, I'm gonna be like, yo, tough, really, because today my kids were wild. I was taking shit off the wall
right now.
It's not to. This is the thing.
My kid really jumped out from the roof.
Your kids are rough. You're good. You.
What is to make you feel better about your shitty life?
No, yeah. I think
it's like my life is shitty too, girl.
I think it's that thing where people say, "Actually, go ahead, Michelle, respond."
I don't know. I mean,
no.
I think. Oh, so here's what came to my mind when you said that. I think when it's done all the time, I think that's what the issue is. Because I don't know. I feel like I use some relating to like connect and like ha 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 like. But I also I'd be making fun of stuff too. So there's that.
What? I don't feel like that.
What?
I'm just saying you do. I'm just saying I don't care.
Do you feel like when you're venting to me that I'm always making it about myself?
We talk about 30 things, so I don't really think.
Right. I don't know if I don't do that to you either.
No, I think we've gotten better.
Yeah. I also think that I have a really hard time, like when somebody's venting to me and then I start venting, that's it. Like that's a downhill of venting.
It's just
also, I mean, there's also that the part of experiences too. Like if the whole conversation is things that you've like all topics are things that you've experienced or you have some knowledge of, I mean, I think that's just a human like response or reaction to.
My friends still like hanging out with me. the ones that are.
I
not
think
family.
Donnie's very easy to talk to, which is a good thing. Like I didn't be talking to anyone, and I'm like, oh my god, how did you do that? Like,
well, I just. Great. I'm just friendly. Like I like connecting to people. I like if I'm sitting, let's say if I'm sitting at a bus stop and there's somebody sitting
she'll
next
say
to
the
me,
randomest shit.
I'll have a conversation. Like, why not? Let's tell me
what
about your
was
life.
it? In the chat, it was so funny because something about I didn't really have something to say. I was like, oh, I'm going to be like questioning. Oh, we were going to have a guest. And I was like, well, I mean, I have questions and like, I don't want to feel like it's an interrogation, but like, I have things to talk about. And then he's like, yeah, that's called having a conversation. And I was like, oh, that's what that is.
Right.
Okay.
Dude, I don't. Everybody's like, oh, I'm not interested in that topic. I'm like,
that's not what
I'm talking about. Like, people. Okay, we're not.
Right.
Jump to the part. Gotta talk about conversation.
No, what I'm saying is when people are like topic wise, right? There's a lot of things that like I'm not interested in, but if I start having a conversation with somebody about it, I'm like, oh, this is pretty cool. Like, let's talk about it. I don't know. I talk a lot. I just do. Like, even like on the phone with the customers at work, sometimes I'll pick up the phone and it's like, hey, how's your day going? My day's good. How is yours?
And this is why Donnie would be a great salesperson.
I hate sales. Cannot stand it. I don't want to convince nobody to buy anything.
You'd be good at it.
I know everybody tells me that, but I don't.
What was the other thing you were going to say, Michelle?
About what?
You said you had two. I don't know. You said you had two things, and you were gonna jot it down.
Let me see. Oh, really quick about the engagement thing, the engagement piece. Dunny was like, I don't really know why Michelle has a lot of engagement or whatever. And I think it goes back to being a girl's girl or whatever. You know, like if I follow people, and I engage with them, and like it's just that's just what it is. Like I'm gonna say here to just keep watching your life.
I don't know. I think I'm engaging with the wrong people because some girls that I've engaged with in the past give you they put up a question box and then you talk to them and then the answer is like, bitch, why do you even message me? And I'm like,
I don't know. Have a conversation. Yeah, no, I don't know. Because I mean,
I'm somebody that I cannot stand anymore because of this. She posted once about a hair thing and I have the same hair piece and I was like, it helps if you do it this and that way because like I realized for me like that's what's helpful, and she's just like thumbs up, thanks. And I'm like, why do you even post that if you don't? Well,
some people post because they're trying to get specific people's reactions or attention.
Yeah, well, I guess not mine. Yeah, nice. So I was like, I only interact if like really I'm interested or like I really want to interact with that person. I'm not.
If I see something I like in the stories too, like I heart the stuff. Like I see girls and they feel like
because I don't even heart Michelle shit when she posts. And
no support. But no, like I see someone like someone posts like a picture of themselves and like I don't probably not posting it for my attention, but I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, girl, do your thing. And then like I give it a heart and stuff because it's like you feel proud of yourself in that moment, like you feel like you look good or like you're proud of your kids in that moment. It's like, yo, me too. Proud of them too. I don't know them, but proud of them too. Like, and I think that engagement is a reason why I get reciprocated in a sense. But I do have people. Karma? Yeah, but I do have people that I engage with and there's just none of that coming back. Like, and it's people that I'm close to. And I'm like, yo, like, for real? Like, you just peeping my shit? Like, I get notifications that they're just peeping my shit. Going back to, peeping.
I'm in that. Oh, actually, if I message your friends and be like, yo, can we make a group chat?
Every time Michelle posts that, we just not like it. No, we don't like it.
Dunny's me and be sending my videos on the group chat like, oh, ha, 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 like, saying some shit. Maybe he's making fun of me, but like, it's still engaging. I'm getting some feedback.
He's just engaging on your shit because he doesn't engage in mine.
That's a whole different topic. All right. Other question. What we're at an hour, a minute.
All right, let's wrap.
Oh wait, what's the other thing? The thing we were gonna say in the beginning of the podcast.
Do you know that only child syndrome is a thing?
That's what it is.
Do we not have?
Tell us more.
But like, she's an actual only child, so we expect it, But like, like when you have siblings,
only
I
child
don't
syndrome.
have that.
Has the only child syndrome. Isn't that what you showed me? And it was
Yeah,
like you.
I mean the characteristics sounded like it, but like
Okay, what are we?
I'm
Okay,
very helpful.
Michelle, come on.
Confirm-
Looks like a pig. It smells like a pig. It eats like a pig. It's a pig.
Well, it
Like,
was
she
well,
was like-
no, because it was a post on Instagram. Anybody could make posts. They could say what they want. So it's like, how believable is it? You know,
All right, go. Just tell us what it is.
an
then,
only
'cause now
child
you're not.
syndrome.
You're positive.
When you think that,
Yeah,
like,
only-
okay, Fernanda, tell us about you.
I
Doesn't worry about anybody else. That's
I
what she gotta do.
Just yes, I'm very independent. Yeah, I don't think to worry about other people because I never had to.
I think that's a big one.
My always on silent because don't bother me. I don't like to be bothered. What else? I like doing everything by myself. Like I'll like people are scared to travel alone or like go on a walk around the block or whatever. I love doing that shit.
But then, so then there's people that have siblings and they're like, oh, I have only child syndrome, right? Because they can relate to you with one or two things. But like, it's someone that has all of these characteristics all together. You know what I mean? But yeah, no, it's a real thing. There is siblings that grow up and they have only child syndrome.
Which means like they don't care about nobody else but themselves. Like they're the most important child.
Why though? Is it because they were?
There could be and this is what I always believe in. There's always a background that plays into the picture. What are you looking at?
Okay, ready?
Oh,
just searching it.
The only child syndrome theory suggests that a child without siblings may be more likely to lack social skills, not me, be spoiled, lonely, or selfish.
That's you.
That's what it says.
All the above.
My sister suffers with that too. I wish she was here.
Can you guys tell me why you guys think I'm spoiled?
You had your parents had no one else to give things to. You're spoiled.
It's because they don't kick you out.
They're cool. I actually am so grateful for them this year.
Yes, you're spoiled, bitch. A lot of parents would be like, yo, get the fuck out. Your kid, your cat.
Okay, I guess that's fine.
Yes, your dad.
Well, she's looking at it as a super negative way. I mean, it's a little negative.
I think it's just like you're spoiled, as in like you get.
I feel like
only
maybe
child. You don't, because if you had another sibling, would your parents be so cool about
probably
you still
not
staying there? No,
really.
They'd probably be like, "Yo, this house is."
I think if it was the third child.
Damn, sorry, Nathan and Makai and Olivia. Y'all ain't living with your
parents
parents very long.
He's talking about God.
If it was the third child.
Right. Well, look at that.
Dang. Well, I don't think that emotionally I'm spoiled.
I'm gonna bring my sister in.
But that.
Let's see what she thinks.
We should. Is that our next guest?
Right here, our 10-15 minute guest right now. She's
Caro, come. How old is she? Give us a little background about your sister.
So my sister
is
the baby of the family, and she's 20. I could tell you my perspective about her, but she's gonna tell you a whole different perspective about her. But that's because she's a baby of the family. So I think she don't do jack shit. She swears she does everything. She don't do shit. She don't stay at one job. Everybody is always after her. Everybody's like, listen.
Is she hearing this? She's not going to want to come.
She's downstairs. I'm telling her to come here. Oh, she coming. She coming. She loves the attention. She is such an only child. She is.
Wait, let us interrogate her.
Okay. Should I have her sit here? I'm the cooler sibling, so y'all better not. She here. Introducing the one and only. She thinks she's the only one and only that my mom has birthed. Caroline.
I'm so jealous.
She's the reason for the word.
Girl, sit, Carol, sit.
You guys want to see something? The difference between me and my sister. Hold on. Can you stand here sideways?
Oh. Looks like the child.
She could definitely beat me up. You can come this way so you can block the. I feel like I'm taller than you. I'm not taller than her.
No, you guys are the same height, but you're tiny. Yeah. All right, Carol, come on the
Siéntate aquí en la
podcast.
cadera.
We're gonna interview you.
Interview me.
Tell us your name, your date of birth, your social security.
Carol, how old are you?
19.
Why'd your sister say
I
20?
turned 20 in a couple months.
She's making it seem like she don't do shit at 20. But
Okay.
really, she's only 19.
Carol, do you have a
Yes.
job? Where do you work?
Call center for phone service for first responders.
Do you like it?
Good question.
It's a little stressful sometimes, but it's not too bad. I've had harder jobs.
What would be your dream job?
Something in the medical field where I can travel.
Okay. Is this your first
No.
job? No.
Do you know how to cook and clean?
I can clean. I'm learning to cook.
Okay, same. What's the most complicated part of your life right now?
Just being able to comfortably transition from like a young kid to having everything controlled in my life to having choices and more responsibilities.
That's a good ass answer.
Do you
Okay.
think that you are responsible enough to make your own choices?
Kind of. I mean, I'm learning as I go. It's kind of like I think of it as life is a learning experience. Regardless of if something goes wrong, you're still learning something from it.
That's true. That's a great way to think. Do you like your sister?
She pisses me off sometimes, but I love her.
On a scale of 1 through 10, how much do you love your sister?
Damn, she had to
like
think about
an
it.
8.5.
Question. Okay. Question. Do you think that because you're a lot younger, because you guys have you're 19 now, Michelle's 52, 11-year difference. Do you think you're spoiled because of the 11-year difference? Because you're basically an only child at this, like you were an only child at some point.
I don't think spoiled. I just think since there's such a difference in our age, our childhoods are different. But because of the times that we live in, my generation is a lot different than your generation growing up.
What's different? What do you think is different?
Well, first off, we have a lot of technology now. I feel like in certain aspects we have it easier because of the technology that we have now. And I don't know, I feel like my generation is just very different.
Do you feel like you're addicted to your phone?
No.
No.
None of them are going to admit that.
What's your screen time?
I think it went down by 8 hours since last week. But I work and I'm not allowed to have my phone at work. So I kind of got used to it.
You said
like legally she can't have
it went down.
Yeah, legally I
hours?
can't have my phone at the job.
Wait, it went down by 8 hours, meaning that you were on your phone more than 8 hours a day?
Like for the weekly average. Yeah.
Oh, okay. That was girl.
Look at mine.
I want to see yours. What's yours?
Because I watch videos at work. Like I'm listening to podcasts and watch. No, it's seriously. While I'm working, I have my headphones on.
Yo,
So
my
screen
daily
time is a lot.
average 2 hours.
Mine might be a little high.
I'm too
Where do you find that?
No way. Pull yours up, girl. Why are you scared?
I'm not scared. I'm telling you, it's a lot. I'm about to get
Cut out.
fired.
Pull it up daily. I'm 2 hours, 22 minutes.
Screen time.
10 minutos, Dani.
Today.
Today.
Where's
How do you do
screen
this?
time here?
I don't know. I just
2 hours 52 minutes.
Okay, so Dani, 10 minutes. Cool, I'll take it.
Can you not do screen time?
What the hell is considered screen time? Because I listen to podcasts all day at work.
Screen time is everything you do on your phone.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, there's no way it's
Podcast would
only
be
10
considered
minutes.
productive.
Social, 4 minutes. That sounds about right. I don't have a social life.
Okay, any other questions for Caro? Michelle, do you have any?
question.
How do you feel about your sister living there?
I guess it's
Besides,
like
I took your room for the podcast.
I mean, I don't really notice because by the time I come home from work, I kind of just go to my room because I'm done like socializing with people. Because I end up working like 12-hour shifts, so I'm like talking all day. And then I'm like, I want to get home, I want to take a shower and sleep. So it doesn't really, like, I don't really notice them unless it's my days off.
So that makes sense. And that makes sense because Michelle tells me how sad she is that she doesn't talk to you and knows nothing about you or your life. So, just so you know, you should work on that.
I don't think that's something you should have shared. Okay.
Why not? Sorry, was that private
okay.
information?
I've never said anything about Caroline to Fernanda.
Okay, yeah.
Oh my God. All right. Question though. Do you, Michelle, you feel like your sister is spoiled?
If she's spoiled?
She said she's not. Yeah.
I don't think spoiled in material ways. I think like, and
No,
I think this is with all of us, like her growing up because she was the baby. Like we just always did things for her.
So you're a part of the problem.
Especially me. I thought I was her mom for a few years.
I can see that. And then you got your own kids and kind of was like, thank God.
Still did a whole bunch of stuff for her. Embarrassing her at school.
Must be nice. When you're a baby, you have like additional people in the family looking out for you. So it's like not only your parents, but also your siblings. And so
cool. I have a hard time. I guess Carol is a little easier now because now I see her as an adult. But like Jenny, Rebecca, I have a hard time realizing.
They're almost adults.
Yeah, they turned 18 this year. I was like,
and I sometimes have conversations with them, and I'm like, "Are you even supposed to be having these conversations?" Mm-hmm. But then I'm like, "Oh yeah, they're about to be 18." This is I feel old. But
all right, Carol, thanks for joining.
Have a wonderful rest of your Sunday.
Yeah, we'll try. Well, actually, we gotta go because it's beautiful outside and we're wasting it. Or we're
just saying, wasting it on me.
I never said that.
These are jerks.
Oh my gosh, my Bath and Body Works order is ready for the wildflower.
For this.
Yeah,
that thing. It smells good.
It does.
It's really good.
Yo.
What?
Oh, it's like we're on a phone call. Michelle.
Yeah. So, this episode, I see the time that we're gonna stop. But this episode, and then we'll close it off. Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Can we take a break?
Yeah. We'll split it up. We'll do the only child syndrome as a.
No, Michelle. Episode is an episode. Let's go. Stop with that.
And he's like, stop giving me more words.
No, I was just gonna break this into 2 episodes.
No, there's no need for that.
An hour and a half?
You didn't like turn off. Go away.
Yeah, let's try it. Who cares? Yeah. Honestly, I'm done with this feedback shit.
Yeah, dude, we're never gonna please everybody. People want 1 hour and a half.
Right.
We're gonna do a lot of thinking points this episode, and I liked it. I try to write some down.
And that's okay. You know why? Because we're here to just
I like that.
I'm tired of being strict about what we're saying and what we're doing and what time we're doing it and when we're posting it. Let's just do it.
And I wanted to talk about the fact that we may or may not be in this office.
We may or may not be in this space because it's just not working out for us.
It's just so much work.
A lot.
To like have
and
to
y'all not paying us for this. So
start paying us. But there's a charity bank in our link.
I'm gonna send our Venmo,
right?
But no, we might be changing. That's okay. You know why? Because the purpose of this podcast is for us to have conversations like we had today about life, and that's that.
I do like this vibe though. This is cute.
I do like it. Maybe not so.
Well, I told Fernanda that you could use the floor as the wall or something. Figure out a way.
Discuss that off the podcast.
Nobody cheetah. This floor?
No. Michelle.
Or you could get black sheets and just hang it.
Our battery's dying, so we gotta go.
Yo, Michelle,
my black couch is up for dibs. So,
what black
from
couch?
Danny's game room?
Do play with.
Oh,
all right. Can we wrap it up so people don't have to keep listening?
All right, guys. So next episode, we are going to have a guest. We're not telling you who it is, but we'll show you on our
We don't know.
Instagram. What'd she say?
Just can we do? We know where it is. All right. Michelle did a really good job pretending that she knew who the next guest was.
We have a few.
No,
we have a
we
few. Anyways.
Right. Well, we know. We're just figuring out if Michelle's going to be here or not for the next
Yeah, we'll
guest.
see.
All right, guys. Thanks for listening.
All right, guys. Bye. Until next time.
Bye.